Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, the Everyday Non-Expert here, and today I wanted to talk to you about my top 10 FOC comic picks for orders due next Monday, October 24th, 2022, but for DC and books from Lunar, those are going to be due on Sunday, October 23rd, 2022. I just want to say a big thank you. I know I just said it recently in my top 10 videos comics coming out next week, but I wanted to give a big thank you to everybody who has watched these videos. And even if you just let it run through to the end while you're doing something, that really helps me with the algorithm, helps me with my watch time. It's gonna help me get monetized on this thing. I can put a little bit more money into the production. And while I'm on that, if you want to check things out, the links and stuff to support the channel are down in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And without further ado, thank you, and let's get started. First things first, I just wanted to say I'm not going to be putting all of those Star Wars books in here. There's a whole bunch, and that could be its own video. You have Star Wars Revelations, that's going to be kind of a preview of everything in 2023. And then there's Darth Vader. I am going to be putting the Yoda one in here because it's his origin as a key, but you'll see that one when we get to it. But first off, I wanted to start with I Hate Fairyland #1, and I'm really only putting the Frizzen cover in here because it's more of a cover buy for me, and it happens to be a #1, and Scotty Young is writing it. Scotty Young wrote Middle West, and Scotty Young wrote Strange Academy, and both of those got picked up. Middle West, I'm pretty sure got picked up. Strange Academy is going to get picked up. It's just one of the hottest books out there. And so Scotty Young doesn't write often, but when he does, I think he kills it. So that's number 10. Number 9, we have Junkyard Joe #1 second print. And along with number 9, we have Junkyard Joe #2. And the reason why I'm going to show a couple covers, I have Junkyard Joe here, is because Geiger got optioned today. I'm filming this on Thursday, and Geiger officially got optioned. So Junkyard Joe's from Geiger, and it might be something you want to pick up. Alright, so now we have number 8, Grimm #1. This is the LCSD #1 foil. It was hot for a sec, and I haven't really heard much about it, just like 8 Billion Genies. It was hot when it came out, and then it kind of like fizzled out pretty quickly. So, well, there you go. Number 7, this is where we have the Yoda, and it's simply because it has his origin, and honestly, this has me sort of infuriated because George Lucas specifically designed Yoda to be mysterious. His origin is never meant to be known. So the fact that they're doing this is just another slap in the face to George Lucas's Star Wars, but we all know that's what they're doing. They're ruining everything, but I had to put it in. So there you go. Man, I just ruined my mood for the video. Alright, so right here we have Nightmite, which I think is kind of a play on Batmite and stuff like that. So it's Nightwing 98. This is a pretty fun cover too. Of all of the books, this is probably where I'm going to start speccing and buying multiple. And yeah, so you might want to check that out. Again, this is from Lunar, so the FOC for this one is going to be on Sunday. Sunday the 23rd. So you're going to want to make sure to take note of that. And then Avengers Forever, this is where Robbie Reyes becomes the All-Writer. And I think that this could actually have some pretty big implications. Simply because Ghost Rider has yet to come into the MCU. So anything new, if it's not going to happen now, it could happen in the future, 5-10 years down the road. It could, Miles isn't even in the MCU yet, and it's been, 8 years or something like that since his book came out. So, you look at those prices, so you never know. Alright. After that, we have Planet Hulk Worldbreaker. Same thing here. I think they have, I think there could be some in here something in here, some storylines, some new players, and Greg Pak, I believe, wrote the World War Hulk storyline, if I remember correctly. But anyway, there could be some stuff from here that ends up in the MCU, and it seems like they're doing like a Planet Hulk thing sooner than later. And I don't know who these people are. I don't know if this is Scar or not. So if these could be new characters or they could not, but that's why I showed that cover. I usually don't show variants unless there's something special about it. Alright, so here we go. This, I think, is my number 3 pick. The rest after this, I have like 7 more tabs to show that are all covers. But anytime Peach Momoko does a Star Wars person, it hits. So this is the second book, along with Nightmite, that I will probably buy multiple of to spec on. So this is the Peach Momoko. I'm sure it's Momoko. Yeah, I didn't even look. I just knew it was Momoko. So this is that Star Wars Revelations that I talked about, but this is because of the cover. So that's something you might want to check out. That's also supposed to be a pretty good book. It got some great keys in there. Sorry, excuse me. I think this is alright. Number 2, we have the Amazing Spider-Man 14, and this one is actually going to be the Alright, sorry, I had to yawn real quick. It's 11:18 p.m. Alright, so this one is actually going to be the first appearance of, let me see, it's a brand new villain. What is her name? Do any of these covers have it on here? Hallows Eve, that's her name. Hallows Eve. So here's the cover A. And then here's cover B. I'm pretty sure this is cover B. This is the one that I'm getting over the others. And then there's this one. I think this is Hallows Eve, but I'm not quite sure. We won't know how she looks in the book. This is a HOTS variant. You can pretty much tell that's his style. And then this one is a pretty good design variant. This one is probably going to end up being a ratio. But if it's not, I'm definitely going to be picking this one up as well. I'll probably pick up one cover A, multiple of that other Ed McGuinness cover, and then multiple of this one. So there's going to be 4 books so far that I'm probably going to be buying multiples of. So this is not going to be a cheap week. This one I'm probably going to buy multiples of each of these. This is Peter Parker, Miles Morales, Double Trouble. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. So, you got a Momoko here. This is my favorite. This is a Miles and Peter playing basketball. And then the cover A right here. This one might end up being the hottest one because cover A's usually are. Unless that basketball one hits. I don't see the Momoko outpacing on the secondary market cover A or that one. This one's a little bit more of an action shot on both their parts. Got some nice poses. Not a huge fan. I don't know who this is. Gurihiru. I'm not a huge fan of like the way they're drawn per se, but this is an interesting cover, and it is the cover A. So that is my number 1 pick. And again, I'm going to be specking on the Dr. Aphra. I'm going to be specking on that ASM 14 with Hallows Eve. And I'm going to be specking on the Spider-Man Double Trouble. And there was one other one. Let me see if I can think of it real quick. Oh, you know what? I didn't say I was going to spec on the Avengers 11. But I might. Let me go back real quick and look, and I'll add it in. This was it right here. Nightwing 98, Nightmite. There it is. Okay, so you got all my spec picks. These are my top 10 picks overall that I'd probably be getting one of, but then you heard the other ones I want to get multiples of. Alright everybody, that's going to go ahead and do it for me for this video today, and I hope you enjoyed me talking about my top 10 FOC comic picks coming out for orders due October 24th, 2022, but for DC and Lunar, like that Nightwing 98, you're going to want to get that order in by Sunday, October 23rd, 2022. Thanks again for checking out the video. Please check out the links down below so that you can support this channel and help me grow and get better equipment and all that good stuff. And also like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.